Love me, hate me, I'm Lana, it's 2 a.m., what's up? Some people say, I just want to win. They always say that. All they say is they care about winning, they want to win the trophy, they want to be number one. I just want to win. The verbal expression of the actual philosophy of life that took place because of the small decisions to have a hard practice, to practice with purpose, to give up things to help a teammate, to be able to scout out your opponent in order to improve, to be humble enough in your own game to say that I'm fantastic in this area, but there is still a way that I can improve my own game. It's not enough if you do not want to be that guy and say that you want to be that guy. In order to be legitimate of being that guy, you can say that and be the guy in reflections of that of your accomplishment. They do not match up. They don't do absolutely everything they can to improve. I just want to win. This implies that nothing else matters. Does your life reflect that? So I don't really need these anymore because I'm not reading anymore. So before me and Napkins came back after our 9-10 month hiatus in July last year, EX Gaming and FTW were winning tournaments. So I made Absolute ESports, and that lineup probably never would have lost. Probably would have gone to PBIC if it wasn't for the drinking incident. And I was basically replaced because of the drinking incident. But so that's cool and all, but before you kick someone, you should probably have a capable replacement lined up. Since then, I've made peace with the drinking incident, whatever. Not gonna happen again this year at LAN. Play my heart out, whatever happens, happens. Have fun. LAN is LAN. Go to PBIC, it's just that much more. It's a dream to most of us that are still playing this game. Yeah, so A was great. I mean, I wish things were handled differently, but what happens happens. The synergy when that lineup was created was freaking crazy, and just spending the time in LA with those guys was just we had a pretty good fun, but should have gone to PBIC. Shit happens. So what I want the main focus of this video to be is about Impurity, but I guess I might as well talk about the two teams that I played with before playing with Impurity. Like, everybody knows about BTV, like, the A lineup was about to go ahead with BTV, and we're going to play with BTV and whatnot, but things just didn't fall through that way, like, okay, whatever. So he joined up with Rev. I always respected BTV, like, after that. Kind of wish things ended out differently, but it's whatever. Really grown to love Saya, like, at this point, but back then, like, all we knew them as is, like, good players. They just kind of came out of nowhere. Like, Saya, he's just this pro-Indo from the Indo server, living in America now. Domo, he's from Myanmar, the same region, Thailand server, Indo server, and he's just a pro from Southeast Asia. And then add Sophie and Luffy, everybody fucking loves Adam. Adam's fucking Indonesian as well, so it's in his fucking blood to be good at PB, so I played with those guys, right? Like, I don't know, I'm just picky with the lineups that I play with, and it just wasn't going to work out. I could already tell that it wasn't going to work out with Sophie. Like, the way he plays, his playstyle just doesn't mesh with me, so fast forward to the next tournament. So, second place, that was pretty good. We came to the finals, like, we didn't, what am I saying, hardly? Like, we didn't practice at all. Like, we went over, like, strats for, like, an hour. Like, we didn't really think about the game, though, but just pretty much relied on our skill. Came in second place. We lost. I knew that lineup we just didn't fucking mesh. Like, personality-wise, like, I didn't think they had what it took to win. I didn't want to play with Sophie's playstyle. People were getting too attached, friendships, and all that shit. Like, I just wanted to win. So, fast forward to the next tournament. Originally, the lineup was going to include Verf, but Sophie was a sub at the time, and we were going to see how that tried out. I was, like, best friends with Sophie at the time, but it just wasn't meshing in-game, you know? So, yeah, Verf ended up, like, having a fucked up computer or some shit, so played with Alonzo, Red Rover, BTV, and Sophie, right? Yeah, BTV being the constant from the last lineup, like, I knew, like, going forward, like, if I'm gonna play to win, I'm gonna be playing with BTV. Like, I fucking love that kid. Like, he's a fucking amazing player. He's an awesome person. He's fucking here to win. We just fucking mesh personality-wise, we fucking mesh in game, right? So same thing happens. Second place, finals, lose, Luxville, like, just fucking the in-game styles they just clash. Like, I like to play like team-based, like trade-off, team play PB, like Alonzo and Sophie are just like, they just play for themselves. Like, it just does not work the way that I want to play the game. So now I'm finally going to be able to like talk about like how Impurity came together and whatnot. So throughout this process of the second team that we played with for like a month, like same concept. Like, we really did not play together at all. It was literally just like me, BTV, and Red Rover there for like practice and like go over strats and shit. Like, so it was just like everybody relying on like their own personal in-game skill, and that just is not enough. You need to play as a team in order to win, obviously. So during this time period, we're talking to Clix. Like when I first met Clix, like he kind of just like showed up out of the blue. Like, everyone was like kind of like just like trolling him and like who the fuck is this guy? And then like I actually like took the chance to get to know him and talk to him, and he just fucking like, I honestly like was just like fucking talking to him for a laugh, and then suddenly I just like talked to him for like 3 hours or some shit, and then it was just like, whoa. So yeah, so we developed that relationship, and his skill progressed over time. He just came back to the game like 3 months ago or some shit. His skill just fucking developed over time. He got his skill back and he just became this fucking phenomenal player. So me and BTV were like, yeah, like, we know what it takes to win. We know like these lineups are not cutting it. So once again, we get it a fucking lineup. We picked up Clix. Andrew's been playing with me, but Andrew's had a fucked up computer. Like, if you don't have a good computer, it's hard to be good, but like, I could fucking see that he had the talent and the skill ceiling in order to compete, and once he got his good computer, he's fucking showing that he does have that talent. So I'll talk about these guys a little bit more, and then let's go back to Clix. Like Clix is like fucking replica of me. Like, he just whatever the fuck it takes to win. He's fucking sitting in TDM for like 3 hours a day. Like, albeit lately we haven't needed to, because like our aim has pretty much been on point, but he'll just be sitting in there freaking working on his aim, doing whatever the fuck it takes to get better at the game. And yeah, he quickly, like, it's weird. Like, me and BTV did not know what the fuck we were getting into when we picked up Clix, but Clix is like my definition of a gamer. Like, my definition of a gamer is like a Tom Brady like figure, or like a Kobe Bryant like figure. Like when it fucking matters in those semi-final games and in those final games, like, if you show up then you're a freaking gamer. Like, Clix is a gamer, and like, he just shows up in the big moments. It's just a beast, and like, his brain's in the right place. He'll do whatever it takes to win, just like us. He just fucking meshed with us. So let's talk about Andrew. So yeah, this is kind of a weird one. Like, when we came back over July, EX hated me. Okay, like, that's cool and all. Like, I understand people hate me. Like, that's cool and all. So yeah. Then he said he wanted to play with me. Like, what the like okay, like that's cool and all. Like, if you want to squash the beef, and like, I've played against you before. Like, I thought you were pretty good. So like, I really gotta see what just been gifted to me when he joined up with me like 6 months ago, and I like I just saw all the potential. Like, I'll find out all your details. I'll figure out, like, do you have potential? Try to weed you out, give you the chance, try to mold you, and just Andrew's just his skill ceiling's amazing. He's an awesome guy, and at first it was kind of weird. I thought he hated me. I mean, he probably did. Got to know me, probably didn't hate me as much. Started playing with us, and like, he's 16. Like, he's just gonna get better with age and experience. Like, the sky is the ceiling for this guy. So yeah, just finding Andrew, and Andrew just fitted in with us. That's awesome. Andrew's had the hardest time like fitting in. Like, I'm not gonna say that Clix didn't have a hard time, because me and Clix both went through some bullshit for the past 3 months in order to get where we are. BTV, I mean, he's been with me from the beginning, so I'll throw BTB in there too. But Andrew's had the toughest road of fucking like showing himself and proving that he deserves to be in this lineup. Like, it wasn't like, oh yeah, like you're a good player, like you need to be in this lineup all the time. It's like been him like fucking working his ass off, proving to us, showing us, fucking telling us, fucking just making it impossible not to put him into this lineup. So, like, a lot of people will like give Andrew shit, but like after time, like he broke his arm right now, like everyone's probably so happy about that. But guess what, motherfuckers? He's gonna be back in 4 weeks. So yeah, we'll get four of our old lineup back. So enjoy playing against that in 4 weeks. But for this month, enjoy the P-Bot. So yeah, going forward, I'm super excited about this lineup. It's like I really did love playing with Absolute ESports, but my heart is in this lineup. Like, I don't know, I'm just having more fun playing with this lineup. Like, if you can have fun playing with the right lineup and winning, then you might as well do that. Thanks for watching. I think I probably have a real Absolute eSport reflection video lined up, and maybe I'll talk about this lineup more going forward, see what happens in the next few months. Maybe like after PBNC or something, maybe I'll have like a reflection video about this lineup. But right now, with this fucking 4-man core, I'm really happy about where this lineup's gone. So, thank you for watching.